Did you know how much you had to do when you started your leg?
When I started my leg, I knew the math.
Okay.
And I knew exactly what I needed. And as I was explaining to them, you know, today was really different for me because it wasn't about some kind of individual time. And I kept telling myself, don't show off. This isn't about showing everyone how fast you can run. This is about knowing the math and executing and getting under 1040. And so getting under 1042. And so early on, I really held back and I really ran super conservative because I thought, you know, when you're on your own, you can kind of test your limits. That's fine. But what I'm responsible for is not throwing in the trash all the work the three legs did before me. So it was really important to me. You know, when you're front running like that, the lead can be a challenge like deep into the race. And so I just said, run the splits you need to run, be conservative, so that you know late in the race you can kick hard and run for the record.
Yesterday you said, you know, it's January. I can guarantee we'll get the stick around, but I don't know if we'll hit the record.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
Did you really know you guys could get it? Or
I really believed we could get it, definitely. I really thought we could get it. But I have no control over what the first three legs do. And that was really nerve-wracking for me because ultimately I felt very strongly that if something goes wrong, it's going to be my fault because I have the most minutes on the track. I'm the anchor leg, you know, and I'm the oldest on the team, and just kind of, I just felt this great responsibility for the relay and for the time. And when I'm on the track longer too, I have more time to fix if there's any mistakes. So I just felt like it comes down to me executing this right. And so, I was a little bit nervous about what the other three women could do because I haven't seen them race yet this season. But I was so excited. I was actually really kind of trying not to watch the race because I get so invested. And I've been known to cry when Emma races, and so I was like, that's the last thing we need is me crying when I get the baton. And so I kind of didn't pay super close attention until Brenda had about 2 laps to go, and I was doing the math in my head. I knew we were right on pace, and all I had to do was just run, you know, the 4:30 or sub 4:30 race, and I'd be fine.
You were on your own for most of that leg. I mean, what was the last time that you had to run all alone like that? Was it weird for you?
The last time I've had to run alone and hard was in college. And so I really reminded myself of that. I'm a great front runner. I'm really good at setting a pace and really sticking to it as long as I don't get so hyped up. That's the other thing, is that the crowd is amazing here. And so you get the stick and you just, I just want to run a 400 all out. Like, it's so much fun to race in front of them. And so the biggest task was saying, I know what the splits are to set the record, and I need to just run those conservative splits early on, and then if I feel good, have fun at the end.
What did you think about the youngest on the relay?
Sid was amazing. I mean, she was awesome. I was so excited that they put her on the team with us. And I think it was really, really great to have her be like such a specialist at relays compared to the other women on the team. So I saw her last night and she was really nervous. And I told her, I said, if something goes wrong, it's my fault. So don't worry about anything. Like, you're going to run a 400 great, and if something goes wrong, you know, I'm the one that's on the anchor, and I can help fix some mistakes, you know. So I really try to kind of put her at ease, and then today I really try to give her some authority and say, listen, you're the one that does relays. You do 4x4s. You understand how this works. So if there's anything we need to know for relays, if there's anything about handoffs, you're in charge. And I really hope that really empowered her on the team and made her really feel like she had an important role.
You were hanging around for a while, you know, with selfies and autographs and all that stuff after the race. I mean, how does this compare to other meets? Because it seemed like you guys were starting for a long time compared to other meets.
Yeah, this was unbelievable. In fact, I held up someone's phone to take a selfie, and it was in that moment that I saw like the crowd of people in the background, and I realized how many people were sticking around to get autographs and stuff. I think New Balance has done an incredible thing here by just really creating a culture of excitement and a real buzz around specific events, and given young people a reason to not only come, but to have someone to cheer for and stick around to meet. So in the early races, like, this is what track and field should be about. You know, it should be about the young kids getting inspired and excited for their outdoor season, and then us, you know, just kind of getting a warm up and getting ready for our own outdoor season.
Before this weekend, when was the last time you went for a run for Emma?
Oh, Emma and I run together often in Boulder. Yeah, we really do. We try to get together on a really regular basis, and we do a lot of easy runs together and stuff like that. So, yeah, she and I have a wonderful friendship and great camaraderie, and that will last, I hope, the rest of our lives.
I guess, how did it feel for you, the news of her leaving the group? What was that like for you?
Yeah, I think it was harder on me than maybe I thought it would be because, you know, she's a friend and I knew she'd always be in Boulder and that I'd still be around her and see her. But then you go to the first day of practice and you kind of miss her, and then the second day of practice and then you really miss her, and then the first really hard workout where you need kind of that partnering in the effort. I missed her the most. So it's been hard, but at the same time, she's killing it in life. She's doing awesome. She just got engaged. She's so happy. She has incredible friends around her. And so I'm totally cheering for her. I'm really happy for her.
Great.
Thank you, Jenny.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.